Hi, everybody. Welcome to Community Service Podcast. Oh, my goodness. Where are we at? We got touring. We're touring Denver, Colorado, December 7th, Philadelphia, Washington, D.C., Burbank, California, Springfield, Massachusetts. 24 dates are up, most of them. And today I have a dear friend of mine. I love her. She's absolutely hilarious. We've known each other damn near a decade. It gets dark. It gets light. I biff a meditation. Come on, tune in right now to Community Service Pod with my homie Hanna Dickinson. Yeah.
What's up?
And now we start. What's up, you little stinky booty? How you doing?
Oh my gosh. Is it recording?
Yeah, that's how we start. What do you guys watch? Love is real?
No.
Love is real.
No, it's a cult that I'm pretty sure you are involved in. Love has won.
The cult I am in fights the devil in the spirit world.
Yeah, that's the cult.
Yeah. Come on, gangsters, for God, get your Glock. Get your woo-woo. I saged my Glock when I got it. That's not a joke. I was like, ooh, bad energy.
Oh, you have a gun?
No.
Oh.
Yes, I have 3. You want to see them?
You have 4 cats and 3 guns.
Yeah, you never know. They might team up against me. I need one
like
more
the
gun.
Opposite energy.
I need one more. Why? Protect your neck. I think all females should be strapped. Anyways.
I'm too scared.
Take some lessons. You'll be good. Get a concealed carry. Put a pistol in your pussy and go pow. You know what I'm saying?
With my luck, it would fucking backfire and I would shoot a hole right up my hole.
Hey, there's already a hole there, you know.
Yeah.
It would just echo.
It would
you
just
have
go
a steel
through my
pussy.
mouth like a fucking queef.
Okay, this got to start out way weird. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't mean it. Go back to the good stuff. Love is real. What's this show?
Love has won.
Love has won.
It's a
Love is one.
documentary on HBO Max.
And it's about a cult.
It's about a cult.
These fucking cults always start off pure and righteous, and then somebody starts diddling or somebody starts drinking poisonous Kool-Aid. Why do they always got to ruin it?
I don't think they all start out normal. Like I would disagree. Actually, I would say they all start out pretty odd.
How many have you joined?
I haven't joined any.
I've joined 6. Pretty normal.
I believe that. I feel like I'm in a cult right now, being here. No, I mean, I guess I go to Soul Cycle. That's kind of a cult. One of the Pilates studios I go to, they said if you get a tattoo of their symbol, then you get like $100 off classes, which is
monthly.
No, just total, which a tattoo is more than $100, first of all. And you're branding yourself with a fucking Pilates studio? Is that insane?
It should be for the life of your tattoo, you know, and then I would do it. But once, one discount, you know, $1,200 a year, a monthly savings. That's a deal. I'll take a tramp stamp for $1,200.
I'll agree with that.
Yeah.
$100?
$100, period?
With
no
tip,
way.
you're paying way more for a tattoo that's
People are
of a Pilates
so
studio. It's like, what does
nuts.
that mean? It's like
People do it too, right?
I text my friend who works at the studio and I go, is this a joke? And she's like, no, we've been doing this for years. And so I assume people are doing it if they've been doing it for years.
What's wrong with the world?
Or they've just been doing it for years and hoping someone would do it. I don't know.
I don't like this. I don't know how to respond to this. I don't like it. No, it's namaste. What are we talking about? Help me,
Cults?
Hannah. Help me.
Cults?
Help me. You like crystals? I love crystals.
I do, but I don't know if they work. I'm starting to lose faith. We talked about this last night.
They work so good. What are you talking about? Look at all this abundance. I got all these rocks. I be rubbing my rocks. I'm rich. I'm wearing Aviator Nation.
That's true.
I got it free at a show. It's the best show. They pay you in merch.
Oh, I
was talking all this shit. I was like, give me money. Now I'm like, hey, let me do another show for a hoodie. Come on. They give you a good amount and you can stack it and get jackets and shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I did a show there. I just think their merch is I guess I shouldn't shit on it, huh?
It's all right. You're
I
entitled
think
to
it's
your
a
opinion.
little overpriced for what it is.
Why do you think I like getting it for free?
Well, that makes sense.
Then I love it. If I paid for this, I'd be like, fuck this hoodie. But when you get it for free, I'm like, oh, I'm rich.
Anytime I see a guy in an Aviator Nation hat, I'm like, he's a comedian or he's a guy who doesn't understand money. He like has too much money to spend. Because that trucker hat's like $100.
I don't know, but this was like $150, but for me, it was free. Thank you.
Aviator Nation is modern day. What's the one that Von Dutch?
No, Von Dutch.
Yes, it does.
Von Dutch is like, this is simple. Von Dutch was like aggressive. Von Dutch was like fancy affliction. Also, Von Dutch had a crazy documentary where
I saw that.
I didn't, but my sister was telling me when they like murder and shit and like crazy betrayal and wild shit.
Yeah, there was.
Over a clothing company. Is anything safe anymore? What's wrong with you guys? Go garden. Go garden, you murderers.
Where do you get such zen?
Oh, I'm chaos, girl. Don't let this shit fool you. I work on Zen because I'm so nuts. I have to battle it. I have to poke stay back. I talk about this all the time. I'm glad you're asking. What helps me is those long beach walks, nature, long walks. I need to fucking work out, but I got some sort of block with that shit. I am lazy. But yeah, working out helps on the rare occasion I do it. But at least if I don't do that, I am wise enough to go on a long fucking walk. As long as I'm doing some sort of, and I mean long, I mean like up to an hour, not no 20 minute. Like probably at minimum 40. You know, if you're in a rush, 30. But you gotta, it's something about the length of it. You get it out, especially next to the ocean. I just be there giggling. Sometimes I'll get hot too, and I'll go in the water. That's not always, but it's cold. Motherfuckers pay all this money for that ice bucket challenge shit. The ocean's right there. It's free, dog. What are you doing?
Because you won't do it if you're not paying for it. It's like a workout class. That's why they make it so expensive.
I got my daddy in
No,
me.
but
I'm
I'm
not paying
saying-
2 G's for an ice box. There's one right there. It fits us all.
No, but I'm saying you're more likely to put yourself through pain if you're paying for it, you know?
Not me.
Me, I need to be paying $2,000. I need to be losing something to be like, I have to get in this. I've already paid.
I agree with you because my homie paid for a mentor life coach. And I was like, well, what did they do? And he was like, absolutely fucking nothing. I just paid such a substantial amount of money. They basically were like a parent checking in on you. Like, what did you do? What are your goals? Did you do it? Did you take action? And the only thing that made him do it was the fact that he paid homie a G to basically say, did you do your homework that you gave yourself? But it was for your life and to better it. So oddly, it's kind of like that placebo shit. It ended up being good. It sucks that some of us are so fucking mentally ill that we just have to pay to get value. But sometimes that's how it goes. And if you got to pay your last buck to get up off your ass and get something, then fucking pay it. But I'm pretty lazy. I'll pay it and then won't do it. And then I'll just hate myself, like double down. You know, now I'm broke and a double loser. Anyways, how are you? I like your blue coat.
What's a blue sweater?
I love blue.
I can tell.
I like blue.
Someone asked me if I change my last name to have Dick in it for comedy. I'm like, isn't that like kind of a long way to go?
Who changes their name? Just be who you are.
Every
Unless you got
TikTok
one of those
star.
ethnic names and get rid of it.
Oh God. I feel like every TikTok star now doesn't have a real name. It's like
It's peanut butter al Jahir.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, whatever, dog. It's all love. We just joking around a little bit. I can say that. I'm Kuwaiti.
What is that?
You don't even know Kuwait. They got oil.
Oh yeah.
They got oil over there.
I just-
Iraq invaded them in 92 or some shit, and then we went after Iraq. That's what they said, but really they switched the petrodollar to not U.S. dollars, and that's what really happened. But nobody knows that unless you do too many drugs.
That's how ignorant I am. I've heard of Kuwait, but I've never heard of someone being
Next to Iraq.
called Kuwaiti.
Kuwaiti, yeah. Yeah.
Sounds like a cute little nickname.
It is. I'm Kuwaiti. Oh, cute little Kuwaiti. Coffee. So good. Yeah, you asked me to do this. Don't Jesus
Yeah,
me.
well,
Don't Jesus me. You've known me 10 years. You think you're going to get something else? What the fuck you think I am, woman?
no, I did know that. That I knew. And I don't even cringe when you say that word, speaking about yourself, because I'm like, that's fair.
You can't say that anymore. We're going to edit that. I got TV opportunities coming up. Don't look in my archives. Remember that nightmare gig we did on that army base?
Oh my gosh, I think about that all the time.
That was crazy.
I think about that because all those army guys were Trump people, and they were like, and I was like, why are you voting for Trump? This was his first round, and they were like, because China's coming for us. China's coming for us. And
They're
I think
not
about,
wrong.
I know, but I think about that all the time.
Xi Jinping. Is that his name?
Close.
They're going to censor us. They're too powerful. You can leave it. Yeah, that guy was so annoying. He had me fill out so many forms to do that shit.
And then we had to step on a scale to get on the airplane, and that was when I was at my heaviest.
Yeah, she
and
was
I was
a
like,
big girl, dude. Big as a Buick, dog. I'm kidding. I'm sorry. You're a
No.
comedian. You can take it.
yeah, I can take it. And
You could take a burrito down back then. I tell you what. I tell you what.
I was kind of hoping you'd be like, no, you weren't. But here we are, just doubling down.
Dude, it's comedy. You can be nice. You can
Yeah,
be
no.
nice. You can be, oh, you were so cute. You had these little plum cheeks. These little plum cheeks.
My little alcoholic cheeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a nightmare.
If you wore that, I'd call you Violet from the original Willy Wonka. Boom! Insults here. I'm sorry. I love you. How are you?
It's so nice to see like 10 years when someone truly doesn't change.
Yeah.
Like read no books,
Yeah.
did no work on themselves. And
What are you
that's
talking about? I've been working real hard.
No, I'm just kidding.
I got Audible books. I be listening to the Tao Te Ching. I think I said that right.
Yeah.
It's so good. I'll send it to you. It'll change
Do
your
you
life.
fact check him all the time?
No, this is a real thing. I swear.
I Google things from time
Google
to time.
it. Help me out. No, this will change your life. I provided in the links. Are you putting it on every single one?
Yeah.
Good. Because it'll change the world. Dr. Wayne Dyer did an interpretation of it. And I listened to it on Audible. I mean, on YouTube. It's free. It's like a 9-hour audiobook. And I listen to it all the time. And it changes my life. His is just called Change Your Thoughts, Change Your Life. But his teachings is based on the Tao Te Ching. I don't know how to say it. But it's an OG book. It predates the Bible by 1,000 years. And it's the most published and most cited book in the world besides the Bible. And it's just about, row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. You know what I'm saying?
Trying to be positive.
Yeah, no, just flowing. Just like that. Like all my favorite artists, like Tame Impala, talk about it, Let It Happen. All the greats, Jim Carrey and stuff, you know.
It's
Anyways,
so hard. I'm like the least patient person in the world, so it's very hard for me to like
That's good.
go with the flow.
Fester.
I just
Rage and
fester
anger.
about nothing.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't even know what I'm mad about anymore.
Yeah. You're mad at yourself, probably.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I'll be
And you
like,
take it out on others. It happens. Everybody
I've been
does
trying
it.
to do less, but I'll get like antsy, you know? I'm like, I need the next thing.
Yeah. I don't know. I've been working on that. This thing helps.
I mean, you have addiction too. You have 4 cats.
Oh, I'm an addict. It's insane. It's annoying. It's a non-stop battle. I think I'm doing well, and then something will slip in. I'm like, God damn it. And, it's just annoying. It's like, is there a reset button?
Wouldn't that be nice?
Apparently there is. It's called iboga. It's an African bark. It's one of the most painful shadow works to go through. You know how there's ayahuasca?
Yeah.
There's literally dozens of forms. There's combo. There's buka. There's this. There's that. Nature, none of that synthetic shit, and don't do any of that shit. But iboga is African bark. It's supposed to be the strongest, and it's supposed to get heroin addicts off of heroin, and it has profound results with that. And it basically, the reason it's so painful is because it rewires your brain. It is a reset button.
What's like your head hurts?
I don't know. I just know my addict buddies that have been through it. They said it works, and it was the gnarliest experience of their life. And they've shot dope. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For them to say that, I'm like, oh, shit. But if you want to reset, there it is, old girl.
I mean, I don't think I need to go that extreme.
I don't know. No,
I don't think I need to have the most painful experience of my life. I'm not, shooting anything up, but I was, just.
Want to talk about your sobriety and your how you're a tweaker?
How I was a tweaker. I was. It's so weird when it's pills though, because it doesn't feel like an addiction.
Oh, it is.
I know, but
tell the story, because I told my story how I went to the doctors to get sober and they tried to give me speed pills, but I was a dumb druggie, but I was smart enough to be like, are you fucking nuts? I sniffed those on Tuesday. She'd tell your tale.
Well, I got sober.
Yes.
Do you know why I got sober? Did I ever tell you?
I did. I said I loved you, but I didn't know if you wanted to talk about it.
Oh, yeah. So I got sober because I was like abducted.
Yeah.
And raped.
Yeah.
So I stopped drinking and then I went to rehab, but not really for alcohol. I mean, for alcohol, I guess I went to AA and all that stuff in rehab, but I really went to like kind of get over the trauma of like that experience. And then they read my brain and I have ADHD, so they put me on Vyvanse and Adderall. And when I got
2 forms of speed.
Yeah, so morning Vyvanse, bing, and then afternoon Adderall, what's up? And I was like reading books. I read 9 books in there. I'm like, I lost so much weight. I looked incredible. I had a 6-pack. I was like, I'm amazing. And then I got out and like, I think it was just, a month is a long time, but when you go through something pretty painful, it's not that long of a time. And so I think when I got out, my life changed a lot. I realized a lot of my friends who I thought were my friends weren't my friends. They were like my party friends, but they had been my friends for 10 years. And they just weren't that good of friends. And so I started taking more Adderall and just like staying in my apartment, and I would take and I was like, well, maybe I'll write a script today. And then I would take a bunch of Adderall and like listen to Jungle and like dance in my apartment all day.
Yeah.
I was literally like doing nothing. I was just like taking Adderall, dancing in my apartment. I'd order Grubhub, take a bite and throw it away. And then I'd step on the scale and I got down to like 100 pounds. And then this guy was like really fucking with me. And one night last year on New Year's, he bailed on me for the 3rd time, which is like, that's how you know you're a drug addict. The guy's bailing on you, and the 3rd time you're pissed off. It's like after the first, you should probably move on. But I was so focused, I guess you could say. I was like, I'm going to win this guy over. He's going to be my husband. Because I had seen a psychic who told me, she described this guy and it was him. So when I met him, I'm like, this is my guy. And then when he was bailing on me, I'm like, I'm going to get him.
Was the psychic your Vyvanse dealer?
His name is Tom and he wears a fedora in the valley. Yeah, that's my psychic. And so, I was going to the valley to buy more because I would take it all in a week.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then when he bailed on me the 3rd time, I got so pissed off. I sent him 120 text messages. I've met this guy 1 time, keep in mind. But in my head, he was my husband. So it was like...
Yeah, y'all women are nuts.
I was beyond nuts.
Especially on speed. I've dated a few tweaker girls.
I've never looked hotter in my life, and I've never been crazier. When they say hot girls are crazy, I was like...
Because they're all on speed.
I was on so much speed, and then Vyvanse and Adderall.
Yeah.
And then I read my text messages the next morning, and I flushed it all down the toilet because I was like, I have to get off this drug. Like I'm always. It felt like I was chasing something that. It felt like I was like on a treadmill. You know what I mean? And I was chasing something, but I couldn't get off the treadmill. So it was like I'd never get the thing because I was still on this conveyor belt that wasn't moving. And I was such a psycho, and I was so embarrassed because we have mutual friends. But to be fair, that guy was a dick, so it doesn't matter. But I definitely looked like the crazier one in the end.
Wait. Just bugged out of your fucking mind.
I was like, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Just holding a taco with one bite out of it. You want any of this? Yeah, I made you dinner.
Exactly.
Grubhub.
And the plot twist of this is this guy lives across the street from me.
What are you doing dating your neighbor? Of course we thought
I
about
met
it.
him in Memphis, and he happened to live across the street from me. So I
Whoa.
really thought it was fake.
That's wild.
Yeah, and he knew my boss in LA because I was working for a company out here. And then the wedding in Memphis.
Wait, how you work in LA and live in New York?
It was remote. It was like a remote job.
What job? Comedy Central?
No, I actually got fired from this job. Friday beers. Shocking.
Friday beers?
Yeah.
Were you drinking beers?
No, I wasn't.
No,
And
that's
my
why?
meme,
You weren't playing the part?
They fired me because my memes weren't up to snuff. I'm like, yeah, I don't know what this is not my culture. You know what I mean? You go to rehab, you can't excel at a job called Friday Beers. So they fired me, and that was fine. But that was like a part-time thing on top of the Comedy Central job. But he knew them. It was like a random friend. I was at Memphis, and then he happened to live across the street from me. And then this psychic told me I was about to meet this older guy through a friend. It was like this crazy story. So I was like, this is the guy.
Yeah.
And so I was like, fate is coming. Fate is happening.
What if it was all true, but you were just spun out of your mind and you fumbled it? You were on meth.
Well, then I guess you could say I'm fucked. I'm fucked.
Looks like you need the Tao Te Ching, don't you?
Should I text him right now?
I'm learning. I've been listening to Dr. Wayne Dyer for 4 minutes now. Are you ready to accept Jesus Christ as your savior?
No, I see him from time to time in the street because he lives across the street from me.
Oh, no.
And he's always like looking away. Like he like avoids me, and I'm like, oh my God.
You're the cuckoos.
I'm
You're
the cuckoo.
cuckoos. You're the crazies. I've ran from y'all before. No, it's just because the government gave you amphetamines. They won't tell you what it is. They give you fancy names, but if you Google it, it's amphetamines. If you Google what amphetamine is, it's fucking speed. They just give it fancy names and prescriptions to where you don't know. You know how many motherfuckers I'd be like, you're on speed, Google this shit, go. And then they like are like, oh, they don't even, as long as you know, if you're conscious that you're taking speed, I am fine with that. But most of these motherfuckers, not most, maybe about half, they don't even know. You know what I mean? They're like, no, I'm on Vyvanse. I'm like, well, go down 2 clicks and see what the fuck that is. Amphetamine. Made by the Nazis during World War II. Good for truck drivers. Get your goods to your door. Amazon.
Yeah, I was at a point of my addiction where I was like, maybe I will become a truck driver. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, that sounds pretty good.
Hey.
Because then I could keep doing this shit and I'd feel...
Hey, man, get yourself some lot lizards. You know what I'm saying? That was the best episode of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia with the lot lizards. It was great. Anyways, do you know what a lot lizard is?
No.
I don't know. It's a prostitute, but like the ones that hang out at like Barstow bathrooms.
Honestly, I would be less of a truck driver and I would be the lot lizard, honestly, at that point of my addiction. With the thong hanging out and being like, hey, boys, with 0 teeth. That's where I was at.
Oh, man. That got dark.
Well, I'm sorry. We're in a house full of crystals. It's not exactly like we're beaming light out here.
Yeah, we are. That's what the crystals are for.
Yeah. But they're help. Yeah.
You don't like crystals?
No, I do. I just don't know if they're like. I think I've been off speed for almost a year, which is pretty good.
It's pretty good. Now you're 1 year officially clean.
In January.
Nice. But how many years no alcohol?
2.5.
Nice.
Yeah. So it feels. It's weird when the addiction. Well, because that one I was like lying to myself. You know what I mean? Alcohol, you can't be like, well, I'm not drinking alcohol. Like with speed or Adderall or Vyvanse, whatever you want to call it.
Amphetamine.
Yeah. You just like to say it like that.
I do.
Amphetamine.
Amphetamine.
You can be like, well, I need it because my doctor told me I do.
Yeah, he's not on the take. He doesn't get kickbacks from the drug companies. Oh, wait, they do.
But now there's a shortage, apparently.
Yeah, because all the kids are stealing it. They're
Are
on
they?
speed. I mean, I used to. Yeah. I don't know, but
How do you steal it?
we used to steal doctors' prescriptions and then write prescriptions and get a fake phone. So then when they call to verify it, we were like, oh, yes. And then we go pick up the drugs.
Oh, you were further down the road than I was.
Federal crimes. Yeah. Give me my dope. Give me my drugs. I stole all my grandma's.
See, that's like,
Dark days.
honestly, that's like a smart way of using Adderall. I was like taking a bunch of Adderall and like organizing my pencils. Like I wasn't doing anything.
I was
even-
taking Adderall and scheming on scamming on how to get more Adderall.
I mean, I would just drive to the valley. Yeah.
Yeah.
And just talk to a guy named.
You could get people to get I wasn't so addicted to Adderall. I was more the opposite. I was the opioid kid. I was Oxycontin, Vicodin, Percocet, Brin, you know.
I hate feeling tired.
They gave me energy. I'm different. I would take dope downers and go up.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know. God made me different.
Yeah. I'm a sleepy person. Like I'm a snoozer. I
Yeah.
can fall asleep anywhere. I can fall asleep right here. Give me 2 minutes.
Yeah.
So
I remember that would happen in LA and you'd always have stories.
yeah, I was the
And it-
narcoleptic.
Yeah, and I remember me and Eric Myers were like, dude, you gotta stop drinking.
You and Eric Myers were not the only two people to tell me that. Let me tell you that much.
So I remember you would tell us, and we were like, that is so dangerous.
Yeah, and then it really.
And then it happened.
And then it happened. Yeah, but I survived.
I'm sorry. You're here now. Now you're here to tell the tale to help other young ladies to save their souls.
It's just hard when you're in a sorority. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was hard for me to quit drugs. It's hard for anybody.
How old are you when you stopped drinking?
29.
That's me too.
Yeah,
It's 29.
29.
It's a good. I feel like that's the year you really got to figure it out
You're
because
like,
you're entering your
fuck.
30s.
Yeah.
I tried throughout my 20s and I was like, I'm still young. And then when I was 29, that happened it happened on my 29th birthday.
Oh, no. Yeah.
So,
Birthdays hit different now.
oh yeah, they do.
Just crying at the cake.
Well, I've never loved my birthday anyway, so it's kind of it's honestly poetic because I've always hated my birthday, and then God was like, "Oh, you want to hate your birthday?"
Hey, let me manifest that for you.
Yeah.
I don't think God did that one. I think it's the other guy.
It's the other, yeah, probably. But now, it's a good. Not a good reminder, but it's like it helps me stay off alcohol for sure.
Yeah, rock bottoms will do that. Everybody's rock bottom's different too, and I don't know how to talk about this. It saved your life in a weird serendipitous way, maybe. I don't know.
That's how I look at
lining.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I could have died. That guy could have thrown my body in a river,
Yeah.
and he didn't.
Jesus Christ.
Is that too dark?
No, I hope they kill him. Did they kill him?
No, it's crazy. He like took me home. He knocked me out, took me home, and tried to act like it was consensual. And he was like in high school. And I found out through the police because I reported it and everything. He was like a runaway. And this woman was taking in like kids, underprivileged kids. And like after that happened and I woke up and I screamed like rape basically in this guy's house. He was like, you have to keep your voice down. There are kids in the house. And the police went to the house to check it out, and the woman like stopped taking in kids because of this incident.
He's in high school. He was an Uber
I don't know if he
driver?
was yeah.
What?
Maybe he was 18. Maybe not high school. Maybe 18, 19. He was young. He had a lot of posters in his room, but I don't know. I've also slept with guys in their 30s who have like Fight Club posters, so maybe he wasn't that young, but yeah, let me check out yours.
I have Alex Gray.
Yeah, they weren't framed, but how old are you?
I'm 39.
Yeah, so maybe he wasn't that young. Maybe I'm just being judgmental. But he looked younger. He was definitely younger than me. And I was like, this is crazy. But he let me go, and that was the craziest part. He just let me go. But now he's like out in the world. It's too hard to find him. It's too much he said, she said, they said. Isn't that crazy?
Golly. Yeah. Well, I got some cousins that'll take care of them for you.
You have a saged Glock.
Yeah.
Maybe I do need to carry a gun. We're in the police car, and my mom, and they were like, it's going to be really hard to get this guy. We got to be honest. And my mom goes, so what are you saying? I just have to come back to this house and fucking shoot him myself? And I was like, Mom, we're in a police car right now. I don't know if you can say that.
She'll probably do minimal time.
My mom would be like, whoa, whoa. Like, that would be me with a gun. I can't imagine shooting a gun.
That's why you train.
Yeah, I'm thinking about getting into like jujitsu or like karate or something. Something with my hands.
Get a gun. What are you doing? Who are you going to knock out? Are you kidding me? Why do you think I promote guns? Look at these arms. You think I'm knocking anybody out? No, but this old 6-shooter will.
Yeah, but with karate, you don't need a lot of muscle, right? You can just...
Okay, yeah.
Right? Like, they're just pressure
points.
Look
at the MMA. See how many of those fighters are doing karate. Fucking zero. It's a hoax.
So I gotta get...
You gotta do boxing or jiu-jitsu or judo, like real... They've been debunked. All those masters will go fight like real fighters and they just get mopped up.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, all that shit like we took when we were kids is... Not that it's not good for discipline and that master of mind, master of emotion. It's great for it, but in terms of actually being useful in a fight, you know, I can't fight. Why do you think I have weapons? I don't want to lose.
Yeah, I hate losing.
Yeah.
So maybe I should.
Yeah.
I'm just a little. I'm a little poor right now.
Well, we'll just get you a nice shank you put right here. And
Do you carry your gun everywhere?
No, it's California.
Oh, right.
Yeah, if it was a state I could, I probably would. You have to get, like...
Where did you grow up?
L.A.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. What?
Like around here?
Uh-huh. South Bay.
South Bay. I just... A gun... The idea of a gun is so crazy to me.
Where did you grow up?
Virginia. Outside DC.
Aren't they gun-toting motherfuckers
Yeah,
over there?
they are, but I still, like, I went to public school. Like, I should be afraid of mass shootings, but the idea of a gun is so scary to me.
Yeah, they are scary. That's why you're supposed to get trained and stuff. I don't know.
How often do you train, or is it like
I've only taken 2 classes. I want to take way more.
Yeah, I feel like you should.
Yeah. No, I didn't get one until way later in life because I was such a dumb knucklehead. But you're an adult now. Like, I'm not telling 18-year-olds to get it. It's mainly a female thing. I think all females should carry one in their purse. It's just me. I don't know.
Damn.
So you're not going to get in trouble.
Yeah, now they have those purses with the guns.
Yeah.
Have you seen those?
Yeah. Just tell the officer, yeah, I'm afraid of being assaulted. And they're like... Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we don't really want to deal with that either. So.
Yeah, so yeah, carry on.
Yeah, do your thing.
Here's a silencer. Don't call me. What a crazy... Yeah, we could focus on the light. We're getting a little dark.
Yeah, so when you wake up in the morning, do you have a routine?
Oh, yeah, just cats. And I usually am surrounded by cats. I have 3 or 4 of them.
Okay, we're trying to get lighter, not darker.
I'm telling you, my morning routine. And then they purr on me. And then I usually say, this is going to be the best day ever. And then sometimes it is. And then I try to go on a beach walk every day. Sometimes I'm busy and there's just too much shit to do. That's a bad attitude. I should always make time. But yeah, the beach walks help. Anytime I have a beach walk, it's a good day. And it gets me out of my head. I've been pretty good. I try to, I say this all the time, but like negative thoughts are like weeds and you got to pluck them from the garden or they take over the garden and there's no fruit, there's no veggies, there's no, harvest, and I'm getting better and better at it. I still react a lot. That's annoying. I'm working on that. Just trying to quiet the storm before I blow up and have to apologize to people,
That's so awkward. That's the worst feeling.
Fuck, I'm sorry.
It's so embarrassing because you're like, I'm sorry, I got mad at you for
Nothing.
Well,
sometimes it's something, but it's not deserving of the reaction,
Like I said, I sent 120 text message to a guy I met once. I get it.
He maybe deserved 2. 118 of them. Ooh, psycho. Yeah, the text and a follow-up's fine, but anything after that, it's gone. Tuesday's gone.
Are you dating someone?
I just broke up with my girl, actually. It was too hard. I have too much shit going on. I can't even do it. She's far, too. She's in San Diego.
That's far.
Yeah, it was just...
I thought you were going to say, like, Silver Lake.
No. It's just bad timing. I don't even want to get into it, but we're just going... I'm having a kid in February, not with her, and I'm like, I got too much. I got a mountain to climb.
Talk about abundance. A girlfriend and a kid.
No, it's just sad because she's an absolute sweetie, but I'm just like, I got too many mountains to climb right now. I'm doing like 56 cities a year and having a kid and getting everything. And it's just like, it felt like adding what I said, because I just got out of a long one. I was with my ex for like 4 years. I said to myself, I want to be alone for a year, heal up, and then I just fall in love. I'm a sucker for love and all these sweeties. And not all these sweeties. There's a lot of crazies, but when they're a sweetie, that's when I'm like, oh yes, please stick around. But when they're crazy, I'm like, you got to go. You text me 120 times. You got to go. So I'm a sucker for the sweeties, and she's just an absolute sweetheart. But it's just bad timing, dude. Mm-hmm. Too much shit, bro.
That's crazy. How long till you have a kid?
February. Yeah. I'm having a son. Yeah.
Are you excited?
Yeah. I got him a wool blanket and a crystal. A crystal gun.
Just what every baby wants is a little crystal.
A crystal pistol.
A crystal in an itchy blanket.
No, it's yak wool. It's soft. I'll show you.
That's so sweet. So is this going to be the baby room?
No. He's not staying with me. What are you, crazy? I'm irresponsible. He's staying with his mother. Wait till he's like 6 months before I don't want to, you know what I mean? He's so tiny. He's fragile.
Oh my gosh. And how far does your kid live?
In LA. But we're going to move my baby mama down here in this area. It's better. It's nicer. Hollywood's crazy. The beach is nice.
That's wild. Men bounce back. You were in a relationship and then you're having a kid and you get in another relationship. I mean, granted, I just told you my baggage, so you know why I'm single, but I've been single for 10 years.
You need the Tao Te Ching.
I'm downloading it on my ride home. I need this Tao in my life.
I lay my cards on the table. I'm like, this is what I got. And then girls are still like, yeah, I'm down. I'm like, are you nuts? Are you fucking nuts?
The shit that men get away with. You're like, yeah, I'm like, I have herpes. And men are like, actually, men don't care about that. But like.
Nope.
No, but like.
It's just a blister. It goes away.
Yeah. And they're like gone most of the time.
Yeah.
But I guess stand up guys are like,
I don't have herpes for the record.
I do, for the record. I was wild. What can I say? But yeah, I just feel like, wow. I don't know. Yeah, that's a little too much abundance for me right now. I don't know if I could handle that. But I'm...
What, herpes?
No, it's been handled. Okay? I will say it's been handled. No, I mean, having... Yeah, that's a lot. It makes sense that you couldn't...
Yeah.
That you need to step away.
What sucks is I didn't really want to talk about it, but fuck it, we're going to talk about it. It's real life, and I like this stuff. Is that she's fucking... It was like the first time ever. There's like nothing wrong. I just have 8 mountains to climb, and the thought of anything else on the shit, it kills me. Is that fair?
Yeah, that's fair. I think it's also fair to her.
I legitimately was like, I can barely give you anything, and then I feel bad. And not that you're asking, she wasn't demanding of it. It's just like, I have 2 ounces of energy left for you. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, there's not much left in the tank after the touring and my son.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. When guys are like, it's not you, I just have a lot going on, that's usually a lie. But if a guy was like, I'm about to have a kid and I'm gone 56 weekends out of the...
Yeah, I'm like, I'm not
They're
lying.
not 52. Yeah, if you're gone that much, I'm like, how many weekends are there a year?
52.
Yeah, you're gone a lot. You're gone too much. And then you have a kid coming in, I'd be like, yeah. But women are also tolerant. I don't know.
Yeah, I felt guilty on just foreseeing the future on what I was able to do for her. You know, don't let this hoodie fool you. I like being a traditional man. I'm like, oh, let me take care of you. Let's, and then just the thought of that, I go, you know, like I have one day off a month, like, and now I gotta sneak in a date. You know, it's just like, I felt guilty on the amount of energy I was able to give her. I think was the final thing, and just like, I don't know what this next year is going to be like with my son. You know, he's probably going to be nuts if he's like me.
And it's ending right now on, like, it seems like a pretty positive note.
Yeah.
Had you gone on, like, yes, I don't know this person at all, so I can't speak for her. But
it's early on, and I did that. It was definitely mad feelings. I was like, oh, shit. But it was early enough to where I'm like, it's better now than later when I have my boy, you know? And that's just more, and you help me raise them, and I'm like, yeah, you gotta go. No, that's fucked up.
do you want to
like,
get married?
Yeah, absolutely. I not for like 2 years though.
2 years? You're going to meet someone and marry them in 2 years?
Yeah, I'm quick. I don't give a shit.
I'm quick too. Well,
I give a shit, but you know what I mean? Like, it's like, oh yeah, this is good. Let's go. I just gotta have my son first. Hang on.
does your ex have a boyfriend?
Which one? Oh, yeah.
The one who's pregnant?
No, that was a one night stand.
Oh my gosh.
My ex is, she has a boyfriend, but she's not pregnant.
Wow.
Yeah, wild life.
That is... No wonder you wake up every day and have to take a deep breath with your cats.
Yeah.
You got a lot going on. I mean, it's exciting.
You know what's funny is everybody is more anxiety about it than me. And when I tell people, I can see it in their face. And I'm like, I'm fine. I actually stopped telling people because I was tired of their reactions. I'm like, I'm happy about it. And it's just weird. I've been wanting one. I wanted one with my ex. I've said this before, but it was just kind of breaking, you know.
Well, I think that it's probably easier if it is with a one night stand than next because there's less feelings involved anyway.
No, 100%. I was always terrified to have it with just the pressure of holding the family unit together, and now there's no pressure. You know what I mean? I see.
Yeah, there's not.
There's none.
It's like you're having a surrogate. Not really. I guess that's unfair to say, but
no, it's great. It's great because they're yeah. I don't know what I'm supposed to say, so I better shut up.
Yeah,
but
I have a question. When she called and told you, was there any panic?
Oh yeah, I shit my pants for a month.
You literally shit your pants?
No, I just mean like.
I mean, I shit my pants last month.
I got it on. I landed in Chicago and I got a text and I had a sold out show that night and I went, oh shit, I'm having a kid, and then yeah, it took me a while to process, and then I called her and she was good. We were just laughing. We were just cracking up, cackling. We're like, damn, this is crazy. She's like, I know. And then it's been on. She's a sweetie. I've been going to every birthing center appointment and the ultrasounds and stuff. And we're getting to know each other.
Oh my gosh. This is like knocked up.
Yeah. 100%.
And she's not seeing anyone.
No. She's pregnant. It's kind of hard to date when you're pregnant.
That's a sexist thing to say. I'm just kidding. Yeah, that would
hey,
be
get
tough
your
to
dick
be
out
like,
of my son.
Imagine catfishing that way. She's fatter than she was. It's not fat. She's pregnant.
No, but her family's sweet, and it could have been different. She's healthy, and yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really like speaking too much because I want to respect I didn't ask her permission, you know.
No,
Like
totally.
tell her, oh, she lives right here. No. No, yeah. She's excited. I'm excited.
That's wild. So
A little wildling.
Daddy Craig.
Yeah.
Craig Daddy. Craig Daddy sounds
First I was
better.
plant daddy, then cat daddy. Now I'm a real daddy.
Do you have a name for him?
Yeah, Marlo Philip Conant. That's my middle name and last name.
I know your last name.
Craig Philip Conant. Yeah.
Oh wait, so his middle name's gonna be what?
Philip.
Oh, you're gonna share a middle name.
Yeah, middle name and last name.
Oh my gosh, I wonder if the baby's gonna come out like you, Jesus style.
Yeah, I hope so.
I came out full hairy. My back was hairy.
Really? You have a
Yeah.
hairy back?
Not anymore, but as a baby, because I was like a preemie or whatever. I think my
Premature babies have hair on their back?
yeah, they're like hairy.
That doesn't
They're like,
make any sense.
They're like peaches. Yeah.
How does hair on your back go away? You got LASIK?
No, it fell off when I like became a baby. I don't know. My
What,
mom
you part
said
werewolf? What is going
that's what my parents said. They said I came out a monkey. So
Are you Italian?
no,
What are you?
I don't know, like white. I'm like potato white.
White with a hairy back.
Yeah, I'm Irish
Interesting.
white. Yeah, I just came out premature. I think it's because I didn't want to be a Gemini. That's my theory.
I'm a Gemini.
I see that after this story. Wild.
What are you going to do? You know, you got to live your life.
Yeah.
It's all a game anyways. It's fucking fake. It's an illusion. Feels real to me. Ah.
You sound like that documentary, Love Has Won, doesn't he?
A little bit.
They stole that from me. No.
I could see you being a cult leader.
No, I'm good. I don't want to. I just like sharing my little message and my stories and living a peaceful life. I don't want control over anybody. That's fucking weird.
Yeah, I guess that's true. You just said you broke up with someone because you had guilt that you weren't giving enough.
Yeah.
I don't think cult leaders have that kind of guilt.
No. I want no agendas, no hidden shit. You know, like I always like a sniff it. You know what I mean? They're like, oh no, I don't want anything. You're like, yeah, you do. You know,
Oh, girls.
or anything like any type of. I like cards on the table. I'm a fucking caveman. This is what I got, and women aren't really like that.
I know. Well, I've been told by my therapist to be less like that because I'm like, here's my baggage, check, and people are like, just like don't leave.
Maybe
it
not
for
all
me.
the baggage, but you know what I mean.
Yeah,
Like,
I know. I'm getting better. I'm getting better.
but I prefer that because then you know what you're getting into, as opposed to finding out a year later and you're like, what the fuck? You're
I
having
know.
a kid? No.
Yeah, no, my therapist is kind of like, Hannah, just like take things, don't. And I'm like, this feels like trickery. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, just come. And then once they like you, then you give them the baggage. But I'm like, that feels like a magic trick. It's like, here I am. And then,
Yeah.
and I don't know if that's.
Yeah. I don't know either. What are we talking about? I forgot.
You having a kid with not your ex and then breaking up with a girlfriend. I mean, when I said what's new last night, you didn't. You said you got passed at the Comedy Store.
Well, yeah, that's awesome.
That is awesome.
I want to talk about that.
But I would say what's new is like you have a lot going on.
It was a brief conversation in the hallway. I don't want to drop you with that. Hey, I'm having a son. See you later. I had to go up. Did it overheat? No. Oh, we got a backup camera. No, yeah, I don't, even though I'm an open book and all that shit, like, I don't want to talk about this all the time.
That's fair.
We're at the Comedy Store. Let's talk comedy. I don't.
No,
And
that's
like,
fair.
oh,
I'm just fucking with
my
you.
family is fucked up. Like what are we doing here? I don't enjoy those conversations unless it's from like, we're at Swingers and we're having a heart to heart or something, Swingers Diner, and we're opening like, oh, that's like a deep, real conversation. But just the hallways of the store, that's the networking.
I like how you compartmentalize things. It's like the Comedy Store is comedy time. Diner is where you
I don't like taking dates to the Comedy Store, even though it's like the best place ever because you look cool. I'm like, this is work. Like we'll go out before or after. It gives me anxiety.
What's your first date spot?
The beach walks, hikes, coffee, lunch or dinner.
Do you
whatever.
date sober girls or it doesn't
Yeah,
matter?
I can't date a drunk. No way. Sober or normies. They get drunk twice a year at a wedding or some shit. Like I could date that, but not no booze bag. No fucking way.
Isn't it crazy that people can get like? I know I went on a date with a guy and I thought he knew I didn't drink, but turns out it wasn't on my profile. I thought it was, but it was hidden, I guess. And so he was like, "Oh my God, you don't drink? I won't drink." And I was like, "Oh my God."
Like you can do that?
Yeah.
You
Whoa.
have willpower?
I was like, this is a superhero I'm on a date
Are you
with.
Superman? I don't have a choice.
Yeah. I was like,
This is court ordered.
he was like, "Yeah, I guess I'll just get a juice too." I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
This guy's awesome.
I told that story of that really, really hot girl that got like a cup of whiskey or a cup of Jaeger. And I was like, oh, no, I don't care how hot you are. You just got a cup of whiskey on a Tuesday at noon. I was like, I'm out of here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just can't do it.
Well,
It's weird.
that is, I mean, it's, that sounds a little judgmental for two drunk people, but yeah, it's a little.
I mean, it's fine. I'm just saying I can't. It's like.
It's never going to work.
I need a rock climber or a hiker, like somebody whose addiction's in something healthy and not fucking alcohol and drugs.
I need someone who's addicted to work. That's what I need. Someone who's like not really free a lot. That's my ideal man.
I want a professional or a spiritual. I like the woo-woos. My ex-lady was a witch.
How does a witch make money?
On the internet.
OnlyFans?
No, she's hot, though. She got a big booty. She could. Anyways.
A witch does like healing and stuff?
Yeah, I just saw all witch shit. I don't really know. I didn't, tarot and this and that. All the.
Do you do that stuff?
I don't practice it, but many of women I've dated do. I like that stuff.
I do too.
It's fun.
But it gets me into trouble because it gets me really creepy, like I just said. Because someone will be like,
I think that was the Vyvanse.
Yeah, maybe.
I think it might have been the government amphetamines you were on.
Yeah, but it doesn't help when someone like describes someone vaguely.
Well, once again, maybe it was meant to be, but you're just high on amphetamines.
Well, then what do I do now?
Wait for the next one.
You think there's more than one person?
Oh, yeah. There's multiple soulmates. There's 6 billion people on this planet. I don't know. Yeah, it hurts for a while, but get over it. There's other fish in the sea. They're right there. They're on the strand. Big jugs.
How many soulmates do you think you have? Do you think you've met one of your soulmates?
Mm-hmm. And I fuck it up every time. My heart hurts. I be fucking them up, bro. Yeah, you live, you learn, or apparently you don't. No, you only need to get it right once,
I hope so.
Hey, I'm not the one 10 years single over here.
It's starting to give me panic attacks.
Maybe if you stop dressing like a blueberry over there.
Oh my God. I thought I dressed nice for this podcast. I was like, I'm going to do my hair and makeup. I'm going to wear a nice sweater.
I'm sorry. No, you look lovely. I'm just being weird and funny. No, it's just hard. It's so hard. We're fucking nuts. We think too much. Women and men are so fucking different. It drives me nuts.
It drives me nuts too.
You guys are so complex. I wish I was gay. I'd be getting my dick sucked every day.
That's true.
That is true.
Honestly,
I got a story about it. No, yeah, it's just so fucking hard, you guys. But like, it's the best. It's love, and it's just like, guys, just so simple. We just want to be cherished, or just like, I don't think a lot of women get that. We just want to feel important. We just want to. It doesn't matter if you fucking mean it. Just celebrate us, and then we'll do whatever you want. It is that simple. Be nice. Fucking vindictive, crazy one. I was dating a sweetie. I'm thinking of others. You know, the most recent one. She was so kind. But yeah, it's just crazy. And vice versa. Men, do your shit too. I hate like when women bash men and then men bash women. It's like, okay, let's be real here. It takes two to tango, and everybody's guilty of some shit. So let's be fucking real and honest here. Everybody's got their baggage, and anybody who's just constantly bagging on a man they hate, and it's like, well, you're always talking about that. Now that's what you're gonna get, because your thoughts create your reality. That's a tata ching.
I knew that wasn't a
that's not
CC
me.
original.
That's not CPC. Fill up. But yeah.
No, my friend said this the other night, and I feel this way. She was like, I feel like I've been the protagonist in my life, and I've never, even though I've been in relationships, I have had a boyfriend once. He actually lives, when I turned on to Palos Verde.
Wait, you really only had one boyfriend?
Yeah.
Your entire life?
Okay, all right, relax.
I think I know who the problem is. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
it's okay. You're just afraid of commitment. Or no?
I don't know. I think I picked the wrong ones on purpose, maybe.
Mm.
You know, I go for the guys that are emotionally unavailable because I'm emotionally unavailable.
Mirror. The old mirrordom.
But I'm trying to be more emotionally available.
I got a crystal for that.
Oh, do you?
I don't know them. I just love them.
I got a yoni egg crystal, the one you stick up your pussy.
My family that on accident.
Oh, really?
I got all these eggs in Mexico, and my sister's like, do you know what these are? And they're like, they're yoni eggs. I tried to make it into stand-up. It kind of worked. But yeah.
Yeah, it didn't work. I was like trying to put it in my pussy and like baptize it or something with love.
Yeah, it's supposed to strengthen and promote fertility.
Oh, that's not what I'm trying to... I'm not trying to be there yet, but
Where'd you get yours at?
This healing place in Ohio. So
Yoni eggs are worldwide. I got mine in Mexico City.
See, that seems more legit. Ohio, you're like, I got it in like Cleveland.
Yeah, that's a rock.
Yeah, I got a rock in Cleveland. That gave me a UTI. that's what I got out of it.
You got fucking asphalt.
Yeah, I got a trip to urgent care out of it. That's what I got.
No, but I love, let's talk about crystals for a second, because I barely, even though I've had them for a decade now, I barely am learning the names of them and the meaning behind them, but I was always attracted to them because they're dirt that changed over time and with pressure. And on top of that, they power quartz. Quartz powers Rolex watches, and they're in satellites, computer chips, and all sorts of shit. So there is energy in them. Any of these people that just write that off, I'm like, tell that to the fucking nerd that put it in that satellite. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, there's something to these shits. And also, like, I always am in love with the, it's my whole story. It's the point of my podcast a little bit. Like what changed, what out of bad can come something good, you know, what changed you. And the fact that this dirt rock formed into that gnarly crystal, grab that shit right here. Like, look at this. This used to be dirt, and then this formed. Isn't that fucking cool? That's not cool, you know what I mean?
No, it is.
It's fucking cool. And then just the whole metamorphosis, like the caterpillar into the butterfly. And I love that shit. And that's why I believe that's why I was originally drawn to them. Mainly just because they're pretty. I'm like, look at this cool rock. And I always dug in the dirt my whole fucking life. And then later you learn that they have meanings. Like, I told this story a bunch. But initially when I first started going to crystal shits with all these hippie girls I've been dating, like, I would be like, ooh, I just gravitate towards this purple one. And I just, like, laser beam focus. The whole wall, 1 million different rocks. And I go to this one. And then I read the meaning of it. And it's to help addiction. I'm like, oh, you know what I mean? And I didn't plan that. That just happened.
Yeah.
And it's just weird.
Especially because your favorite color is blue.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly. And then, so it's just like, and it's placebo. Like, everyone makes fun of motherfuckers. It's like, if they think this is a lucky rock and it brings them luck, have you heard of placebo? Thoughts are real, baby. They manifest your reality. So if they think this is going to get them a job and it gets them a fucking job, who cares if it really worked or not? It worked, you know?
It's kind of like the mentor thing.
Yeah.
In a way.
Yeah.
Where it's like you're paying, if if you need to have that voice, whatever that voice in your head is,
Yeah.
to get you to do something.
It's like, why do you think
But
all
it's
these
worth it.
athletes, actors, actresses have all these weird little rituals? And, it may or may not work, but they think it works, so it does fucking work, if that makes any sense.
I think gratitude, I'm really into gratitude journals.
Oh, yeah, that's what changed during my life. I started praying during flights.
Oh.
Because flights are miserable and I hated them, so I'd just pray for stuff I wanted, and then stuff started happening. And
I
it's
pray,
pretty
too.
cool. It's pretty cool.
Do you say like, hey God? Sometimes I'm like, hey. I say what's up.
My prayers are so fucking funny that I'm like, what's up, motherfucker? How you doing? Like, it's like I'm half Mexican, Italian, comedian / serious, and mean it with every ounce of my heart. Sometimes mid-prayer I'll laugh at the way I'm talking to God. I'm like, I don't know if you're doing it right, but whatever, as long as you're having that conversation. And to the atheists out there that don't believe in a higher power, I'll just say, go eat ayahuasca and come back to me. Or 7 grams of mushrooms. You'll find them.
Oh,
You'll
yeah.
find God real quick.
Well, I just think it's I guess they say this in AA, but it's easier to accept things, and because I'm such a control freak. So for me, I'm like, if it's someone upstairs doing all the work, then I'm like, all right, I'm not so I still get impatient and freak out. But if I'm talking to someone who I'm like, can you do this for me? That's like having an assistant. It's
Yeah.
like, go do this thing, please.
God, take care of this.
Please get this pussy right. You know what I mean? Like, get me a boyfriend,
Yeah.
even though he has not been answering that prayer. I will be honest. So maybe, but I haven't been praying that long for that. So
yeah, it's a long time. Like, I feel like I've been working at this for like a year now. Seriously, I've always been working at it. It's kind of like when you first get into stand-up. You just touch it. You touch the pond. And then I would say the last year I've been like actually working with prayer and meditation. And then it took about like a year. It doesn't happen overnight. Like, people were like, oh, I prayed. And I'm like, yeah, good. Fucking pray for a year, a decade, fool. I don't like
a decade.
I'm just saying, like, things
No, I get
take
it.
time. Everything takes time. Like, motherfuckers just want it now. And it's just, the only example I could give is just recently being passed at the store, how I wanted it for about a decade now. And I swear to God, it wasn't until like I released it, like actually released it, and didn't just say, oh, I don't need that. When you just say, like you say it, but you don't mean it. And then I released it. I'm like, oh, whatever. It'll happen when it happens. And then it did. It's weird. I've noticed that pattern a lot. It's kind of like chasing the girl. You're just like, oh, I want her. But if you're too eager beaver, they repel. But if you just say, hey, I'm interested, and then you let go, and then usually it comes back.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
Is, my therapist says wear it like a loose coat.
Yeah.
Just let.
And if you release it and it comes back, that means it's meant to be. And if you release it and it goes away, why would you want to be in that anyways? They ain't interested.
Well, I've been more accepting since I sent those
Good
120s.
luck telling that to a woman. They don't get it. Why doesn't he like me? I'll trap him. No, I'm just kidding. That's not how mine happened.
I mean, I think it's like this thing of like, it's more why doesn't he like. I think that's where the frustration comes in with women, is because they date men who are beneath them, and then the guys are still like not that interested, and it's like the obsession of like the why. Because it's never like he's amazing, he has all these things. It's like, why doesn't he like me? When my friends talk about it, and I do it too, it's not just, it's like all of us will be like, how could he not like me? Like, I have this, he has nothing. Like, he's ugly, like he's not even hot. And then it's like, well, then why are we obsessing? And that's when I've let go of that, because this past year after the 120,
Oh yeah, that's fun.
yeah, we call it, what is it called when you go into
5150.
5150.
Yeah.
Mine is a 120.
Yeah.
My 120 over 0. So I've been trying to do that less and caring less about if guys like me, and I'm still alone, but I care less. Which is nice. That's a better feeling than being like, why doesn't he like me?
Yeah. I don't know. I've never had that.
You never had. Yeah, because it's easier for guys.
Yeah.
Why is it easier?
I don't know.
Maybe because you care less, so it's like.
We don't care. Yeah. Y'all care so much. Guys don't give a shit.
Are you single?
Yeah.
Do you care?
Yeah.
Wow.
He's a pussy. No, we care. It's not that. It's just like, I don't know. We're just different. It's too hard. I give up. I'm gay now.
That was quick.
Damn it. No. No, don't like wieners. Not in my thing.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Do you know how to change a diaper?
No. That's what the mama's for. I'm just kidding. I'll change diapers. I'm not looking forward to that. Whenever I babysit my little cousins, niece and nephew, I'd always just throw them in a pool or the bathtub or something and just hose it down. And they're like, yeah, I ain't going to get near that. So I don't know how. That's why I'm like, wait till a year before he spends the night, and then when I hose him off, you know.
Hose between the crack. Was your sister like, why are you returning this baby wet?
He's clean, ain't he? Does he smell like poop? Nope. I did my job.
You're like washing them like dogs.
Hey, people pay a lot of money, like cold shower plunge. I'm getting his immunities up. Ice bucket challenge.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
LA County.
Did you get your birthing class on a Groupon? Like, what's going on?
No, it's a hippie one. It's that natural one. Speaking of woo-woo, the whole water birth.
Oh, you're doing that?
Oh, yeah.
In a bathtub?
Oh, yeah. With dim lights, keeping the cord on, keeping those nutrients, not cutting it, not getting incandescent or whatever, those fucking fluoride light bulbs. I don't like them.
So she's not going to get an epidural?
Mm-mm. You know that's fentanyl, right? They don't tell you that either. An epidural is fentanyl in your spinal cord juice, and sometimes they miss, and you got to get another one. Isn't that crazy?
Oh,
I mean, I get it. If I were y'all, I'm just, if I was giving birth, I'd probably, give me the fentanyl. Any excuse, huh? Give me some drugs. But, yeah, they don't tell you that. They change the names. They're shooting you up with heroin. Isn't that crazy?
Oh, my. I mean, it is crazy to hear this spoken like that, but after everything we've talked about, no. You know what I mean? No, it's not.
They always change the name.
That's
Brought to you by Vyvanse.
yeah, seriously. No, I'm not on Vyvanse anymore, so I wouldn't read what's in an epidural, but I would on Vyvanse.
Yeah.
I'd
Oh
be
my
reading
God.
up about pregnancies, and I'm not even
We live in a
having
wild
sex.
world. Question everything. I'm glad the light's finally exposing all these cocksuckers. It feels like an article a day is coming out about some evil bastard getting what's coming. You know what I mean?
Well, it's all these movies now with these. Have you seen Pain Hustlers on Netflix?
Oh, I know. They make movies about... Literally, it's still happening in there. There was Dope Sick, Pain Hustlers. Aaron Brockovich is a true story.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of them. There's Aaron Brockovich is one movie about corporations poisoning water. There's like a half dozen of them. And they're still doing it to this day. But hey, we fund the wars now, don't we? Can't get you clean drinking water.
I mean,
It's the truth.
but it's also cult documentaries. So there are so many cult documentaries, and then people are willingly joining. There's a cult documentary called Twin Flame on Netflix about this like couple that's wild as well. But it still exists. Like, it's just happening, and people, yeah, I guess movies can only do so much.
Yeah. The only cult I'm in is just me and my cats.
And now a baby.
And a baby, yeah. What's called the Mind Your Business cult.
What's the scariest what is the thing you're most scared of having a baby?
Nothing really. I can't wait. I'm a chill. I don't worry too much. I just want to be healthy. That's it. Just pray for love and a healthy baby.
I was at a baby shower yesterday, and everyone had to go around and say their wishes for the baby. but it just got darker and darker. Like, it was like, I hope he comes out with all 10 fingers and all 10 toes. It was like, what the fuck? Like, at first it was like, I hope, like, he has your sense of humor. And then it was like, I hope he comes out healthy. And it's like, I hope his head is fully formed. And then it was like, I was sitting there like, what the fuck?
I'm done talking about my son with people. I don't need their wicked thoughts.
I was like,
Just
what
love.
babies
Just
have you guys
love.
given birth to? Where this is like
Just
a concern.
fucking love and peace and tranquility. Get
Did
your
you do
little
a baby
fear
shower?
factory. We are in January. I don't like the. Yeah, it's hard to share shit with people that you enjoy because of their fear factory. And I'm like, what the fuck is your problem? Just
That's
smile
like me with
and
Vyvanse and you telling me that it's meth. You know, just
let you just spin out of control and pick your skin.
yeah, just let people enjoy themselves.
Hannah
and-
started taking apart her laptop. I don't think she's well.
Yeah, just let them
Don't mention
breathe.
the Vyvanse. Just let her do it. Let her do it.
Exactly. Leave me in peace.
She's just got a needle in her arm. Oh, dude, that's it. Speaking of dark story, I won't. Somewhere in my family, someone was, family adjacent, someone was shooting up, but they would lie to us and say they were practicing. They were going to RN, registered nurse school, and they were practicing on their own arm. And we're like, okay, I don't think that's how it works. Anyways, darkness. Okay. How long we been rolling?
An hour 10.
Okay, nice. And then, let me see.
That is so dark.
It's so dark.
Did they graduate?
No. They graduated out of jail. Anyways, we already hit some of the big, deep talks. The questions I usually ask is like anything that changed you. We already did that. That led you to sobriety. And then I guess, are we getting to the poopy story? I'm trying to think of something positive. Got nothing. Want to do a meditation?
Yeah.
Oh no! I was hoping you said no. I get real nervous at these.
All right, let's see you work your witch magic. You've dated enough witches.
I get nervous. No, it's okay. Imagine yourself on the beach with 4 cats, and
Can we do dogs?
fuck your dogs. This is my meditation.
Okay.
I'm too nervous. I don't like doing this. No, okay. I don't want to do this. I bail. I quit. I quit.
How am I supposed to get all the things? You have a bulletin
I
board
just
full
started
of...
sweating, dude. This rich people hoodie is so warm. Warm. Okay, all right, let's do one. I was just nervous. I was holding your hand.
Yeah.
It's been a week since I held the woman.
It's not that long. I just told you I've been single for 10 years.
Fucking loser. Okay.
Nothing you can say is darker than my inner thoughts, so it's okay.
Let's do a real prayer. I don't know how to do these. I'm trying to channel like me doing my prayer for real, but then I get in my head and get nervous. I'm like, just do what you do every day on the fucking beach, bro. And then I'm like, the camera's rolling. I don't know how. Okay.
Okay, we're not holding hands.
I got a cat hair in my mouth or something.
I'll just do a little prayer hand over here.
Okay. So, I wrote down a song. What was it? Hang on.
That's your prayer?
I was singing on the beach. You got to sing the songs.
All right. Do I need to know the lyrics?
Oh, there's my note. That's for tomorrow's pod. Those, no dog dewormer on Black Friday deals. No Cyber Monday discounts on dog dewormer. What the fuck, dog? I don't know where my song is. Did I record it?
You sang a song on the beach?
Yeah, I'd be doing stuff like that. And then I was like, you'll remember it. And then I never do.
I feel like some people on the beach probably see you like singing to yourself and they're like, who's that homeless man? And then they're like, is that Craig Conan?
It's sometimes, yeah, I'm getting bigger, dog. It's crazy. Oh, that's like when I accidentally hit record.
You were killing it with the meditations.
Oh, forget it. Oh, forget it. Okay. I'm going to do one. Okay. Namaste. Okay. That's what I just say. Okay. Just smile. Okay, I want you to picture yourself in I quit. I give up on life.
You have such a meditative voice that now when I go home and I try to meditate, I'm going to hear it and then I'm going to hear, fuck it. No, never mind.
Okay, we'll do one.
Just a quick one. Just like
Okay.
a little quickie.
Yeah. Yeah. You have no fear. You are love. You are light. You are an eternal being. No one ever really dies. That is what NERD stands for. Google it if you think I'm bullshitting. We are energy. Science even proves that. And yeah, just chill out, homeboy. Just fucking lighten up, huh? It's not that serious. Even if it is, run away. Get away from the abuser. Okay, that's dark, man. Go light.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, people out there hurting. I'm trying to heal. Hey, love and light, homie. Run to the hills. Protect your peace. Go to nature. God's in nature. Nature is God. Don't believe those organized religions. They're all bullshit anyways. Hey, they got man rewriting them. You know what I'm saying? Just go to the damn nature. Peace and love. Namaste.
Namaste.
Let the love and light in. Get rid of the dark. And then don't be so hard on yourself. Self-love. Forgive yourself. So what? You ate some bacon and some pussy. It's okay. It's okay. You go vegan tomorrow.
Okay.
Go vegan tomorrow. Eat melon.
This isn't just about
Eat
you.
melon. Eat melon. Good luck. I love you all.
I'm allergic to melon.
What?
Yeah. Because of where it's grown, like all the pollen that gets into it, so my mouth swells up, my lips swell up.
So you don't need Botox.
Just eat the melon.
Just eat melon. It's like Hannah's addicted to lip filler. No. It's Tuscan cantaloupe. Oh, fish face over here. Okay, now for
I've been called everything on this podcast, from a blueberry to fish face. I'm going to go home with more confidence than ever.
No, I love you. You're a beautiful girl. You're created by God. You're eternal. It's okay. You don't need a man.
That's like the nicest way of calling someone ugly. You're a beautiful girl. You were created by God.
What do you? I said you can never win. Women
No,
are
you
crazy.
can't.
I say you're beautiful. She said you said I'm ugly. I was like, no. I said beautiful. Now for the final question. You got a good poop story? You shit your pants on a hot date?
I shit my pants recently, actually.
Ooh, nice.
I was taking Kourtney Kardashian's supplements.
That sounds demonic. Out the gate.
They are demonic, let me tell you. I went to a workout class and then I was talking to my friend on the phone outside my apartment. This is in New York. And I was talking to her on the phone and I go, oh my God, I think I have to take a shit. I was like, I gotta go. And I go, oh my God, I literally just shit my pants. She was like, aren't you outside? Because I couldn't go into my apartment because there's a dead zone when you walk in. So I was like, I'll just talk to her, finish this conversation.
Yeah.
And I literally shit my pants while on the phone with her right outside my apartment, which is crazy. But I blame it on Kourtney Kardashian because I took her metabolism, let it burn supplements, and I fully just, my Lululemon pants just swelled up. And I was just in front of my building and my neighbors were there and they're out walking their dogs. And I'm like, oh my God, I just shit my pants. And they're like, oh my God.
They heard you?
Yeah, well, they didn't hear me shit my pants, I don't think, but they heard me say to my friend, I think I just shit my pants.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
And then they saw your diaper butt in
Yeah.
the back, and and then they smelt you. Did you ride in the elevator with them?
No, I took the stairs.
Oh no, that's a long walk. That's a sad walk.
And it was like, you know when it's like you shit your pants and it's just like water?
Yeah, you piss out the back.
Yeah, so anyway, this is an endorsement for Let Me Burn because let me tell you, my butthole was burning up.
Girls like diarrhea. They'll buy it even more. You shit your pants? Oh my God, the holidays are coming. I need to lose some weight. I'll shit my pants.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so,
runs down your Lululemons. Not those kind of runs. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, that's a good one.
Yeah. So I had to throw away a pair of $100 leggings because I filled
You
them
could
up with
just
shit.
wash them.
No, these were, I had to burn them. I couldn't
not
even
throwing
throw them away.
Where'd you throw them away? I'll go get them.
New York. You want to go to New York and go get some
Get a
Lululemon
deal.
Soul Cycle pants? I was so pissed off. But it was a crazy experience because it wasn't like, oh, I think I need to poop. It was like I was on the phone and then suddenly I shit my pants. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was like something, like a hatch was loose.
Yeah, that's her. Kim Kardashian. I don't trust her.
The sister, the one that's married to Travis Barker, her Lemmy.
I don't trust none of them. I
Yeah.
see what happens to the men in their life. They all lose it.
Yeah.
They all crumble. Every single one of them. Hey, it's too many coinky-dinks right there, dog. 5 for 5, they all go to hell.
Well, so you know the supplements would work if, you know what I mean?
Just eat fruit. Everyone's so nuts. They try 50. Eat fruits and fucking veggies, organic. Stop taking powders of fruits and veggies. Just eat the fruit and the veggies. This world is nuts.
Yeah.
I don't know why I shit my pants. Maybe you just took pure melon powder. That's why. You don't even know what's in it. It's just cantaloupe. And you're like,
I have no idea what's in it.
just
Yeah.
fucking quacking out the
My
back.
stomach was like.
You're like, I keep shitting my pants, but my lips look good.
Both sets. Yeah.
Oh shit. No, I know I made fun of you, but I absolutely love you and I think you're hilarious and you're beautiful and you're going to get your man. You're going to get him. You're going to manifest him.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. You're just the shit. You're funny as shit. Check Hanna out. When you moving back?
I'm trying to.
Yeah?
I just got to figure it out.
Yeah.
I told you, I'm in this in between.
I remember you left. I was like, why? You're getting it here. But you got it in New York big time, so that's why.
Yeah.
I remember why. That was a long time ago. How long we known each other? At least 8
10
years.
years.
10 years? Damn. We never even finished that fucking story, dude. Shit, we're ending it. We'll do it real quick. So that shit, because you said you brought up the scale and then we just started making fun of you. But we went on this ghetto-ass La Bamba plane with the spinners. You know, the ones that in every news accident. And there was like one flight there a day, and we had to stay on these. So it was a military gig, and we had to fill out all these paperwork, background checks. Like, if you've been arrested, I'm like, oh great, you know, they're fucking delinquents in there. And then we get to this shit. It wasn't a military gig. It was like the cafeteria for the security and a cook. It was like 4 people there. Was there any military? Maybe one. Maybe one.
But was he? I think he might have left.
Yeah, it wasn't even it was like a cafeteria show. The fuck is that?
Somebody's car radio.
Hey, I'm doing a podcast in here. Turn it down. And then I just remember it being the weirdest shit ever. And then they put us in this like row of hotels, but it was like barrack hotels that were kind of nice but kind of dusty, and there was cobwebs because no one ever stayed in them.
I can't believe.
Remember that shit?
I do, and it was.
That was crazy. We performed for 6 people in a cafeteria, and we still got paid, and it was so odd.
It was definitely one of the worst gigs, for sure.
It was me, you, and Keenan Baker, right?
I don't remember. I
remember he brought merch to sell, but he bombed. He's like, I ain't selling this shit. And we fucking fell out laughing. I was like, yeah, I wouldn't either, bro. You know when you bomb so hard, you're like, I ain't selling shit.
I think everyone bombed. No one did great.
I did okay.
Okay. Well.
But yeah.
I did okay too.
No, y'all guys bombed. No, I remember.
No, it was a bomb. It was a bomb at a naval base. And then they were like, oh, yeah, come check out. No, Taylor Williamson was there, too.
I don't remember him. It was me, you, Keenan, and this fool Patrick.
I went twice. Can you believe?
Oh, that's the second time you went. Did you? But remember the cute little baby foxes? You remember that?
Yeah.
It's like they have these cute little baby foxes that are indigenous to the land, and they're on the endangered species list. So there's all these animal people, you know, there making sure they don't get killed. But apparently they're really dumb, and they just kind of accidentally kill themselves all the time. So they're always protecting.
Or they
them,
were
maintenance.
or they were staying in the barracks where we were, and they were like just killing themselves
Yeah,
because
they're
they were like,
they're
this place sucks.
Awful. This is awful. I should just shit in my Lululemon.
Actually-
I'm out of here.
They're actually very smart foxes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was
That's all.
wild.
That was our weirdest little story. Just on this little La Bamba helicopter plane
And we
in
had
the
to take
Channel Islands.
Yeah, we had to take a puddle jumper to get there. It was so weird.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah. Right? Isn't it
The
called?
tail-
Sounds right.
The tailspin planes that land
Yeah.
in the water. Oh yo, oh yeah. Always together through thick and thin.
I would have rather gone to Island, honestly.
No.
I guess I should
No.
say that.
No.
Maybe cut that. Maybe just bleep out whose island it was.
Oh no.
We can have people guess.
Well, yeah, that's it. I love y'all. Check out Hanna Dickinson, everybody. She changed her last name, and I love her. And thank you. Good night.
Good night.
Namaste.